All right, we are back. We are going to actually do the fuel order mission that I intended to do one or two episodes ago and then got distracted between getting stuck and rollovers and different things like that. Trying out the international scout vehicle, not the Scout 800, I forget what it's called now. Lodestar. Kind of unsuccessfully playing a little bit with the Lodestar, going back to the Chevy, got all distracted. So what we need to do is there are cargo containers down here in the quarry. And then we need to take those to the warehouse. And I want to try something else if I can remember while I'm doing this. I've got 200 liters of fuel roughly, although this truck does burn it. There is a trailer store over by the warehouse. I should know this at this point, but I think if you buy a trailer, fuel trailer, it comes full. So I could simply buy, I'm trying to make this tight turn here, a fuel trailer and then leave it over in that area of the map. Now, if you recall, I actually might be... I got to think about that. I might... Oh, no. I might have a fuel carrier, like, on the way to the warehouse, actually. There's one that I left. It's a Scout fuel trailer. I'm not sure if it was worth it trying to make this hairpin, to be honest. Like, I could have just gone the other way. This whole area down into the quarry is kind of like a spiral, like two different, like, spiral... circles that go down into the quarry. So there's multiple ways down. I certainly don't think I'll be making that corner on the way up with a trailer, because I don't know if... Okay, so there's a trailer down here with the cargo containers. I don't know if cargo containers are actually a pickup at the quarry. I think it might be like, I don't know, concrete. Like, what would make sense? So I'm picking up the trailer. I don't think I can load up with the cargo containers down here. Yeah, see, there's the trailer. Let's check real quick. Cargo management. Oh, this is... Sorry, that's the drop-off zone. Oh, wait. Hold on. I need cargo container times 2. Oh, and then there's... I see what's going on. So they take up 2 slots. So I could pick this up and take 2 trips, but I'm going to grab that trailer instead that has 2 on it. So this is assuming I can hook up to it with this vehicle. Yeah, it's got a tongue. It's not a semi-trailer that requires a saddle. Did I just get high-centered? Yeah, kind of. Let me get backed in here. Graceful, like a swan. Terrible camera angle there. Apparently not as close as I thought I was. Oh my gosh. Alright, through the magic of editing, we are connected to the trailer and have all of our nav points set. And we are going to drive past the Scout fuel trailer on our mapped path. So, in theory, what I was talking about before about buying a fuel trailer should be unnecessary. Alright, so I am okay, but the trailer is hung up on something. I want to kind of get the trailer over closer to the wall instead of the cliffside. So let me try... Oh, now I'm hung up on the trailer tongue. All right, this may be a little kind of a slow but steady type of approach here. Oh, come on. Let me back up a little bit more. I want to get, there we go. I want to get the truck headed over in this direction a little bit so that the trailer quits getting hung up down there on the edge of this ramp. Boy, it is really stuck. I've got it really stuck. I'm going to have to back up further than I have been here. I don't want to get myself stuck, though, in the same area. But I'm going to have to back up further. No. So I have a couple choices here. I can recover to the garage, which now that I've unlocked the bridge, is not a terrible drive from there over to here. What I really don't want to do is make 2 trips to the warehouse. So I want to get these parts back on, but what I'm going to have to do is take the Paystar to the garage and put a crane on it. And I don't know if people have used, if you're playing this game, I don't know if you've used the crane or not. You can load cargo back onto a trailer like this and strap it back down. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll edit some of this out because it's going to make the episode way too long. But let's recover the truck. I got to remove the trailer first. Sorry. Actually, can I get the trailer in? Well, the trailer's going to need to be relatively close to the cargo. Yeah, let's go ahead and just detach. I can remove the cargo. I don't think so. It's already removed. I don't want to do that, actually. That makes it disappear. Also, somewhat solves a little bit of my fuel problem, I guess. Well, by the time I drive back over there. I'll cut some of this out. This will be a really long video otherwise, because between the extra driving and the amount of time I'm going to spend, you'll see, like, craning the stuff back on the trailer is time consuming. All right, so I am back at the quarry. Let me show you how to do this if you've not used the crane before. So you go into the functions menu and I don't want to restore the crane. I want to, yeah, crane mode. So I hit X. So that brings out the crane mode. One thing you want to do is click your left stick to deploy the anchor. So those are those little feet that came out. Then you simply use the joystick. So your right one is changing your camera still. And your left one is a combination of like rotating the crane and extending it. So I just go out here, it's highlighting, it's telling me what I'm going to pick up. So I click A to attach cargo. Now I need to, let's see, lift it with the left back button. Y like winches it in. X lowers it. Let me adjust my camera here a little bit. And then all I need to do is get it roughly over the trailer. It does not have to be perfect at all. I just want to get it to where it's like, if I lower it, it's there. Oh, it's clipping through the trailer. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's see this. I might have to, this is bad. I might have to attach the trailer to the truck and what is cargo rotation? Left and right on the D-pad. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Lost my train of thought. I may have to... This is a bug. It shouldn't be clipping through the trailer like that. I may have to... Let me detach the cargo and see what happens. I may have to attach the trailer and see if that makes it stop doing that. So let me go restore crane. That just automatically puts it right back where it was. It's kind of a quick way. So let me get out of there. I don't know that that path is really going to be how I'm going to take this trailer out of here at this point. I'm telling you, like I mentioned, this is going to be a little bit of a time-consuming chore. And especially when the game bug like this manifests itself. Like the trailer and the cargo should not be behaving this way. I have put cargo on a trailer with a... Yep, that's what I thought. So where the hell is that going to land? All the way over there. Perfect example. So I'm going to detach, exit the crane mode. Now I can do pack cargo, and it auto snaps. Okay. So there's no way I'm getting the other one on from here. Let's back up. I've got to leave myself room. I need the trailer close to the cargo, but I need... I hate this. I hate this trailer with the tongue. I'm not like really good at backing up. Okay, that's probably close enough if I get over, because I need to leave myself room to get over there too. All right. Detached trailer. Probably should restore the crane. If I tip over the pay star trying to like get over there, I'll be very upset. So I think you can see how painful it is to lose cargo off of a trailer. This is a lot of extra work for me to, just because I tried to take a corner that was too tight. Very painful, unnecessary additional work. And risky. I mean, if I tip over the pay star while I'm doing this, I just have wasted so much extra time. Whoops. Go over here. For the record, don't ever, like, as the crane was coming around there, you could see it switched from the trailer point being the attach point to the cargo, but the crane was still on the other side of the truck. Don't ever attach like earlier than you need to. That'll cause all kinds of the terrible game physics glitches if you try to like attach something that's like through the truck. Don't do it. Oh no. See, that's the problem. Oh, I didn't... Alright, let me detach. I didn't put out the this is terrible. I want to bring the crane. Sorry, I didn't mean to winch. I want to go back into the crane mode. I don't want to restore it. What I want to do is bring the crane over to the other side. Oh, stop. Do not. Please, please, please don't tip over. It's resting on... Oh, is there any way I can do this? I need the truck to like flip over. Why is the crane just like spinning? All right, I'm back. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being, actually, because I'm going to, have to edit some stuff out. I will say I actually don't terribly mind. Like, I'm not angry or frustrated right now. To me, this is kind of like an important part of the game is I tipped a trailer over and I need to reload the cargo. But I didn't put the anchors out, and these are not like, if you're on a side slope trying to lift really heavy cargo, those anchors are not going to save you, to be honest. It's much more critical. What matters is how close you are to the cargo. It's like, it's a leverage thing. How close you are to the cargo, how heavy it is, how far, like, you can't swing this cargo out, way, way, way far away from the body of the truck. You have to be relatively close. And so I was positioned poorly, and I forgot to I forgot to put the anchors out, and I rolled this stupid truck over again. So, all right. We're detached. I'm going to move the crane before I restore it. Just so it doesn't do some crazy thing where it whacks the cargo as it restores. And then, where's the tongue? So that's the way I want to be headed anyway, actually. So let me get back, get attached, and then this is the way I want to head out this time now. And we'll see if we can get this done. And when I get this delivered, that's going to be the end of this part. It may end up being a short video from your perspective, but I'm probably going to end up with like 90 minutes of recording to get to that point. So I apologize if this ends up super short, but hopefully I've showed you the good parts. Okay. Come on. Okay, so I'm attached. Now I need to... I gotta unpack and then pack, and it'll pack everything. Unpack, pack cargo. The cargo is placed uneven. Please align it with the body. What? Huh, I could have sworn that like that was close enough. That's a little frustrating. So, yeah, I gotta do it again. I gotta do better. Okay, we're attached. So, in theory, so like the left and right D-pad, you'll notice, say like cargo rotation. I haven't so far been able to get that. I mean, maybe I need to get the cargo lifted into the air a little bit and then it'll rotate. Okay, can I actually rotate the cargo? Yeah, it looks like it is rotating. All right, fair enough. I wasn't giving it a chance. So how aligned does this actually have to be? Rotate, rotate. It rotates very slowly. I guess I just need to try to get it as parallel as possible to the trailer. I don't know that it needs to be perfect, but it was previously on at a little bit of a ridiculous angle, to be fair. Rotate, rotate, rotate. And I thought I was showing like a nice little secret, you know, tip that it didn't have to be that perfectly aligned, but apparently it does. All right. Restore the crane. This should be sufficient, to be fair. Like, this should be enough. So let's get attached. Okay, now pack cargo. Hold on a second. I want to get the right camera angle here. There we go. So it snapped into place. All right. So what I want to do is head. I better have enough fuel at this point. Head down here. I got to take the most even route with the least sharp turns. So I'm going to stay to the left here so I don't cut that corner with the trailer. Going to be really careful coming around the corner. And then, which way do I want to go up? Do I want to go... Huh. Having a little trouble seeing which way I'm facing, to be honest. Where the heck? Okay, so I'm facing this way. So... I guess I want to go through here. I still got to make this turn, though, which I'm not loving. And then come around, but I guess that's the least... That's the least severe turn to get from the lower bowl up to the next level, from what I can tell. So, I kind of have to. It's funny, there's this path like straight. I can't get the cameras like wigging out on me. It's too close to the trailer's too close to the rock, so it's like wigging out. It won't let me adjust the camera. I want to get a more front on view. There's an area off to the left that maybe that's the way I want to go. Sorry, this is so painful, I know. It takes me over here. I don't feel like it helps because I don't feel like it gets me up to the next tier at all, but maybe it does. Let's try it. Yeah, I mean, it's up a level from where I'm at. All right, I'm going to go into low gear, lock the diff to just get as much consistent traction as I can so I'm not sliding. Because the minute I start... Oh, boy. I'm already hung up. I almost want to go in-cab first person because I feel like I can't get the right camera angle from out here. That's not me. That's the in-game camera just wigging out because I've got, I'm so close to the rocks. I feel like this didn't help. Like, I went up a little bit onto this tier, and then I'm heading right back down. Yeah, that's not what I thought it was. That was dumb. So I guess I gotta go and take a left right here. Nervous about this mud, but I need to get the correct angle going. Yes, I want to go... Oh, no. I don't want to go left. Because I don't want to take this... That switchback there is terrible. I'm sorry. I feel like I just am completely at a loss of how to get out of this stupid bowl. Yeah, that's back to where I was. That's where I rolled it the first time. I guess I'm just going to take a slow but steady approach to this. I'm not loving the angles I have available to me, but I mean, obviously this is doable. They wouldn't put this trailer down here. Well, they would if they're evil, I guess. But they wouldn't put this trailer down here. I'm just going so stupid slow. This is absolute torture. If I roll this trailer again, I'm probably going to delete all this footage and come back and pick up the individual cargo containers on the back of the flatbed here. I'm not going to lie. So I want to come way over this way and take like a really sweeping, arcing angle at this. Because this is where I got all screwed up the first time around. See, the problem is I got my truck wheels turned all the way to the right, and I'm not going right because the terrain is so tricky. If that trailer's hung up in the same spot, I'm just going to scream. Alright, it feels like I've managed to make it further than I did the first time. So, we're going to keep plugging slow. Slow, slow, slow. So slow. This is a perfect example of the kind of dual nature of this game because it's so slow in the sense that, you know, you're like, this is taking forever. But the entire time, like, I am on, like, knife's edge right now. Just total anxiety trying to complete this mission. Okay, so I gotta go straight here. Obviously, I'm not taking that hard left. And I imagine this is going to take me in a loop around, like, the entire... This is probably going to loop me around the entire quarry. I can barely keep, like, a... Whoa. I can barely keep the conversation going because I'm so nervous, focusing so hard. Where does this take me out? I feel like I'm going to use all my fuel just driving around inside the quarry. If I can get out of here, I feel like I stand a reasonable chance. I've got that fuel trailer on the way to where we're going to deliver this. So if I can get out of here and still have enough fuel left to get to that location. Why does it feel like I'm over to the left, but the trailer is still so far to the right, it's just at risk of tipping off the edge at any point in time? All right, I'm not trying to be reckless here, but I need to get out of the quarry, and I feel like the terrain has smoothed out enough that I can go into automatic gear. Come on, little Paystar. I guess the question is, it's a reasonable question to ask, is this the right truck for this mission? Versus should I have like one of the Pacific like heavy trucks? Am I just overloading the capability of this little Paystar? Because you can see, like, I've got my wheels turned left and I'm just sliding to the right. I'm going to go back and lock the diff. Just need as much consistent traction as I can get out of here. The thing is, from the funds perspective, I don't feel like I have a ton of cash right now. I guess I sold this Paystar is like, I want to say like 70 or 80 grand. So I guess if I sold this, I could afford a heavier duty truck probably. Some of the better ones are over 100 grand though, for sure. And the best off-road delivery truck like this is in Russia, and I think that's almost maybe closer to 200 grand even. I know there comes a point where sort of money is just not an object at some point. Okay, so I came out all the way up here. The problem is now I need to get all the way over to here. This is a dead end right here, so I have to turn around now. Yeah, doing a complete 180 there was really kind of ridiculous. Do not tip that trailer. Oh my. All right, now I have 82 liters of fuel to make it to where I have that trailer parked. So let's triple check the map. So I got to go around here, come out here, take a left. So I had mapped this. I might have to take the long way. This feels like a really stupid task. This is mostly concrete. I think I'm going to go the long way when I get to that area. But, you know, that's going to be an extra however many liters of fuel. I can't get out of this overhead view either. The trailer is so long that it's forcing... Okay, there we go. It snaps to that. Oh, you're kidding me. All right, we'll do this. I'm not loving being in this first-person view with a long trailer behind me. But it's better than the camera jerking me around. Come on, little Paystar. I feel like we can do this. This whole mission does make me wonder about getting a more powerful truck. I also even think, going back to the early game, that GMC, I think, is like a heavier class of truck. And I didn't realize I was on that steep of an angle. The reason I sold it for the Paystar is because at the time it didn't have all-wheel drive or locking diff or both. I forget which one. And it also had highway tires. But now that I've leveled up a little bit, I question whether I could use that truck and have a little bit more power. I'm not sure if it's actually better than this truck or not with the upgrades. It would have to be upgraded with the tires and transmission and everything. 60 liters. You're killing me. This is seriously like, I'm so tense. Alright, so I head up here and then I'm on the road. And then I feel like it's just a matter of like speed management. I'm going to be down to like 50 liters before I hit the pavement though at this rate. Come on, little Paystar. So I legitimately question if, like, overall time-wise, no joke, if I could have done this faster taking 2 trips with the Paystar. I probably could have. And if I run out of fuel at this point, I'm going to be livid. Come on. Oh, this is torturous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, I've got 2 wheels on the road. I'm down to 43 liters of fuel. This is going to be an absolute miracle. And I'll tell you right now, there's absolutely no way I would make it to the... I would make it up that, like, shortcut path with this trailer. So I have to take the long way. It is all going to come down to, can I drive at a reasonable speed on road that allows me to make it to the scout fuel trailer that I have left myself for exactly a purpose like this. Oh, I'm down to 35 liters. This is a long way to go. I mean, this helps. The camera is killing me. I guess I don't... Maybe I've never towed a trailer this long, even in my previous playthrough. Because I just don't recall fighting the camera so much, ever. I think it's a combination of the length and then, like, the height of the cargo. The fact that the cargo is not flat. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Oh my gosh, I just hit the guardrail. This trailer's just pushing me around. 29 liters. Okay, I'm not helping myself by the fact that I'm driving so incredibly slow because I keep weaving back and forth. I have not been on this section of road because I've always taken that shortcut. So I don't know what kind of conditions I'm facing. I know it shows on the map that it kind of bounces back and forth between stuff like this and then tarmac, concrete. Come on. Gotta make sure I don't somehow stupidly... I feel like the truck is bucking at this point. I don't know that I'm gonna make it, guys. Again, like 17 liters isn't really 17, it's like 12. Because the last 5 liters... That's a new trailer discovered. Sideboard trailer. I've got to go all the way around the bend here and all the way up to the trailer's like way up here. I know it doesn't help for me to stop and lose my momentum, but I needed to give myself some idea of how much further I had to go. Yeah, there's no way. I'm using too much fuel, 14, liters a minute. I'm getting somewhat bogged down and stuck when I get any stretch of dirt like this. It's just dragging me down. I'm about to run out. I'm going to have to go get... What I'll do is go get the Chevy, and I don't even recall if it's in the area right now, to be honest. Yeah, that's it for fuel. All right. All right, I think the Paystar is just around the corner here. I did not bring the trailer to... Yeah, there it is. I didn't bring the trailer to the Paystar. I'm going to give it the 40 liters of fuel off of the roof rack here. And that should be enough to get it up to the trailer. And then if we'll probably need to buy more fuel there too. So let me switch trucks. And refuel. Source is the... Nope. Oh. I guess I gotta take it off the actual Chevy, but then I've got 40 liters still on the Chevy. So, all right, we'll continue from here. I'm gonna probably seriously gonna need to fuel up again. Ooh, lights on. At the fuel trailer around it's a couple of corners around here. I'm probably gonna need a bit more fuel. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a little frustrating. After this episode, I'm probably gonna go do a little research on some of the other early game trucks and see if there's something that is a little less, a combination of a little less thirsty and a little more, maybe higher fuel capacity. So 240 liters is not a ton. I know there's some that have over 300. And if they are in a slightly lower fuel consumption mode, the combination of that two would make a big difference. So I'm going to look at the other trucks. I've got to see what's available that's unlocked. Okay, I think the trailer, I go with the rest of the way down this road and then take another switchback, I think, to the left, and the trailer's right around that corner. Like I said before, I would prefer to kind of be in this view, but between the combination of the size of my cargo, and I think it's also what's around me, so the fact that there's like the mountainsides is throwing off the camera because it doesn't want to clip through the mountain, so it forces me into this bizarre overhead view. Alright, I believe the trailer is right here, which is good because I'm almost out of fuel again. Oh, stop. Where is the dang trailer at? Okay, it's right up here. I believe, yeah, Scout Fuel Carrier. It's right around the corner. This has been frustrating, but like I said, admittedly fun. I really consider sort of like everything that went wrong to definitely be part of the game. So it's still got 500 liters of fuel, so I'm going to fully refuel. Take the full 240. It's still got plenty of fuel in it. That is the thing about, I mean, the way that they've designed that in the game, because that's the smallest fuel carrier. There's two larger ones. There's a semi-fuel trailer, and then there's like a medium one in between that I could tow with something like this. And that's not even to mention the body add-ons that have fuel. So they definitely intend for you to, there's a need, just in the way that the maps are built, for you to move fuel around the map. I'm struggling with this bridge a little bit because my back wheels are sliding left. And I've got to manage the trailer. getting on it. All right, let's do this. Probably an overabundance of caution, but I'm going to throw the diff lock on just to kind of manage traction proactively. And I'm going very slow. I'm not going to take it off until the trailer gets off the bridge. I will say the autosave function, I'm not going to complain about it and say that I wish you could do manual saves, but it would be nice to be able to save before you start. You know, I would probably have, for example, like I could have saved right when I arrived at the quarry, and then when I tipped the truck over trying to crane the second cargo container on, I could have restored that save point. Instead I had to recover back to the garage. I don't know. I can live with it either way. The game could arguably be a little too easy if you could just save before you did anything difficult and try it 10 times. So it's fine the way it is, but it can be frustrating having to do parts of missions over and over a few times because you're struggling with something particularly tricky versus only having to do the one piece of it. All right. I think we're getting relatively close, and I'm not sure what I want to do next, to be honest. Actually, that's not true. I had taken a note. I think it's might be fuel order. That's not this one. Oh, that's fuel order is the one I'm on. So it's materials. Materials order is what I was going to do next, but that'll be the start of the next part because I am going to have to edit out quite a bit of this video, and I've been playing for quite a while at this point. So that'll be the start of the next part instead of the end of this one. Okay, there's the trailer store. So the place we're looking for is right around the corner up here. We're 100 meters away. Feel like we're gonna make it. This has been a journey for sure. This was not easy. Oh, is that it right there on the left? Or on the right, rather? Is that where I'm going? Rolling down the hill. Yeah, I gotta go in here. Okay, game, you're not making it easy to manage the corner when you wig out like that. I cannot finish this quickly enough and get this trailer detached. I think it might just be... Part of me just feels like it's too much for this truck. Unload. All right, 280 experience points, $2,900. We are about 250 XP away, so probably the next mission we do will get us to level 7. Don't know if there's anything good at level 7. I really don't have any idea. We'll find out as we go along. I'm going to end this here. I'm going to drop this trailer and go do some research on some other trucks and see if there might be something better than the Paystar to be driving at this point in the game. I will see you next time. Thanks.